Hello, sir. Officer of the Police Department.
Name and badge number?
You have a driver's license?
Your name and badge number, sir?
Your driver's license.
You are being recorded, by the way.
Okay, cool. I'm recording you too.
Can I get your badge number one more time?
Give me your ID.
I just asked for your name.
I just told you what you got stopped for. Give me your identification or you're obstructing.
I'm handing you my ID. I'm not obstructing anything. I asked for your badge number.
Welcome back to the channel. In May 2026, a viewer named Aaron was on his way to a job assignment when a routine drive through the village of Hebron, Illinois suddenly took an unexpected turn shortly after crossing into the city limits. He noticed a police officer traveling in the opposite direction make a quick U-turn and fall in behind his vehicle. For nearly a mile, the officer followed closely as Aaron carefully obeyed every traffic law, making sure not to give any reason for a stop. When Aaron and his passenger finally reached their destination and signaled their turn into the client's driveway, rookie officer Dominic Luter activated his emergency lights and initiated a traffic stop right in front of the property. After pulling over safely and coming to a complete stop, they expected the officer to approach immediately, but instead he remained seated inside his patrol car. As the minutes passed, the passenger called the client to explain that they had arrived but were currently being pulled over outside her home, setting the stage for a surprising encounter that neither of them saw coming.
So I am out front, but I got pulled over.
Hello, sir. Officer of the Police Department.
Name and badge number?
So
You have a driver's license?
Rookie Officer Lohr made contact with the occupants, yet failed to identify himself by name during the initial interaction. Next voice. What should have been a simple exchange quickly became something else entirely. Despite Aaron never refusing to provide identification, the rookie officer once again demanded his ID as though it had been withheld. The follow-up threat took several seconds to deliver, yet did little to clarify the situation. But the encounter was only beginning to escalate. Moments later, the officer appeared frustrated when Aaron chose to exercise his right to remain silent and declined to answer additional questions, setting the stage for an even more contentious interaction.
Your badge number?
So
You have a driver's license?
Your name and badge number, sir?
Your driver's license.
But
What'd you stop me
I
for?
stopped you because you don't have a front plate.
Okay, well that's kind
It's
of...
improperly displayed if it's in the windshield.
So
You have,
Okay.
you have a driver's license.
I'll let you
and
know when
insurance.
I do?
we'll pull in when we're done.
Can I grab it?
Yep.
You are being recorded, by the way.
Okay, cool. I'm recording you too.
Just letting you know. Can I get your badge number one more time?
Give me your ID.
I just asked for your name.
I just told you what you got stopped for. Give me your identification or you're obstructing.
For what? I'm handing you my ID. I'm not obstructing anything. I asked for your badge number.
My badge number is 9632.
Thank you.
The situation quickly became more complicated. The nearest way station was located several miles outside town, meaning the officer would be leaving the village without local law enforcement coverage while escorting Aaron there. Aaron was driving a 2012 Chevy Cutaway that was registered for a higher weight class because the company frequently uses a trailer during normal operations. On this particular day, however, no trailer was attached and the cargo area was virtually empty. Confident that the vehicle's actual weight was well below the threshold in question, Aaron believed there was no violation to be found. Still, with the officer insisting on a trip to the scales, Aaron and his passenger began contacting upcoming clients to explain that they would miss scheduled appointments because they were being taken to a weigh station to prove they were legally allowed to operate on the roads of Hebron.
So where are you going?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Okay, so you're also overweight. So because this road's limited at 10,000 pounds. So we're going to go back to the Richmond scales and I'm going to weigh you.
I don't answer questions without my lawyer.
Cool. We're going to go back to the Richmond scales and I'm going to weigh you.
Okay.
Another 5 minutes slipped by as Aaron and his passenger remained on the roadside waiting for the rookie officer to return. With no clear indication of how much longer the delay would last, Aaron used the time to call his employer and explain the situation, keeping them informed about the unexpected stop and the growing disruption to the day's schedule.
All right, so I got pulled over for improper front plate. And now he wants to take us to the scales and weigh us. Literally in front of the house. I got 15 feet before I pull in the driveway, and he pulled us over because they said we had no front plate or improper front plate. I am sorry, I will not be able to make it today.
Do you have insurance?
I have been stuck on
I don't answer
line
questions.
jobs all day.
You have insurance?
I don't answer questions. Can I get a supervisor, please?
I'm the only one on. So
Supervisor, please.
I'm the only on-duty police officer for the village.
Are you a
of Hebron.
supervisor?
I'm the only on-duty person for the village of Hebron.
I understand that.
So there's no supervisor.
I'm very cordial with you.
I'm being cordial with you. I'm asking for your insurance.
It's a company truck.
Yeah, it's a company truck. There's insurance on the truck.
Write me a ticket for it, and I'll just send it to the courts.
Cool.
Hey, we got like only a minute. So what's this being overweight about? Why you want to take me to scale?
So you're being taken to the scale because all the village roads off the hardball are limited to 10,000 pounds. You're registered for 10,000 pounds.
Okay, but there's no trailer.
It doesn't matter whether it's a trailer. It's a gross vehicle weight rating. You're over what the village has as standard.
But I don't see how there's not a supervisor on duty or somebody that's above you.
All the small villages, there is no supervisor on duty.
There has to be somebody.
There's no one on duty besides me.
I would like somebody higher up than you.
There's no one on duty besides me. So.
Okay, well then I want to take all of this to court.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, write me for whatever you want.
Roughly 15 minutes after the initial stop, the rookie officer finally returned to the vehicle to continue the encounter.
Yeah, there's no way that truck is overweight though because it's like 100% empty.
Yeah, no, we
got what, a rotor and a camera?
Yep, and we're not opening nothing up for him.
We don't have anything on this truck at all to make it. Our shelves are empty. Like,
he's just wasting our time.
Yeah, he just wanted something to do. He's the only cop in town.
Yeah.
And he had no. We're in Hebron. We seen him turn around and flip a U-Wee, park off to the side. We drove past him, and then he ended up pulling out behind us a second or two later. Followed us for about a mile, and literally pulled us over right before we were turning into her driveway with our blinker on.
Yep, doing the speed limit. Stop for every stop sign, counted to 3 even. Made sure that was stopped.
It's not like you're going to show the cops.
About 15 minutes after being stopped, the rookie returns.
Okay, so 4 citations, improper display of the registration plate because it has to be attached to the front of the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Operating a vehicle without submitting to a safety test. The vehicle has to have a safety test if it's above D plates, and there isn't one.
There's a sticker right there.
Okay, well, that will get thrown out in court.
I don't know why you write me tickets that you didn't even look for.
Well, you're refusing to give me paperwork, so...
Paperwork right there.
There's also paperwork with that. So, and you refuse to give me paperwork.
But
operating
it's on the windshield.
And then refuse to weigh.
Okay. I didn't refuse nothing.
Well, I'm assuming since you won't answer questions and you want to talk to a lawyer every time I come up, you're going to refuse to go to the scales in Richmond.
And that is my right.
There are your tickets.
Thank you.
Yep. You have a good rest of your day.
Yep.
When the stop finally came to an end, Aaron was handed for separate citations. 2 of them involved the display of the registration plate and proof of insurance, and those issues may ultimately be legitimate. But the remaining citations quickly became the center of controversy. One alleged that the vehicle was being operated without the required safety test documentation, even though a valid inspection sticker was visibly displayed on the windshield. The officer later claimed additional paperwork was required despite never requesting it during the encounter. The 4th citation accused Aaron of refusing to submit the vehicle for weighing. However, Aaron disputed that claim, arguing that he was never given a direct order that he refused to follow. According to the discussion that followed, the officer appeared to base his conclusion on the belief that Aaron would refuse because he declined to answer questions and requested legal counsel before further questioning. That distinction is important because enforcement decisions are generally expected to rely on observed actions rather than assumptions about what someone might do in the future. As the paperwork was examined, additional concerns began to emerge. The citations reportedly contained multiple inconsistencies, including the company owner's name being listed as the driver despite the owner not being present during the stop, while Aaron's driver's license information appeared elsewhere on the same documents. Other alleged errors included an incorrect address, a license plate number that did not match the vehicle, and the truck being classified as a personal passenger vehicle rather than a commercial work vehicle. Taken together, these mistakes raised questions about the accuracy of the citations and the overall handling of the stop. The incident has since sparked debate among viewers about traffic enforcement priorities and accountability. Critics argue that significant documentation errors can undermine confidence in the process, while others believe the courts should determine whether the citations were justified. Whatever the final outcome, one thing is certain: this routine workday stop evolved into a much larger discussion about enforcement practices, government accountability, and the relationship between law enforcement and the communities they serve. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and whether you believe this situation was handled appropriately.